setting up a research lab, right? I learned how to do that by working here. The big mantra that I learned here is hire the best people and give them complete freedom to do whatever they want. So we took that approach in India and it's really worked. So I would say MSR India today has some of the best researchers that we can get, has continued to flourish, do very well in academic research.
The early days at MSR India were truly special. When I joined the lab in 2005, it was a small group of us, about 12 people, but there was a very strong sense of community. I joined the Technology for Emerging Markets group, now known as Technology and Empowerment, which has played a significant role in shaping the ICTD community and the Conference on Information Communication Technologies and Development. The TEM group brought together the vision, the resources, and the people needed to establish ICTD as we know it today. I think MSR India has been transformative for my personal and intellectual growth.
In a research organization like MSR, engineering and program management are super important for helping to transform innovative ideas into practical applications. Together, they also help us with our external partnerships, including academia and the government. These roles contribute to technological advancement that helps the diffusion of new research ideas into the real world. When I started with MSR in 2007, we just had 3 engineers and 1 program manager. Today, that team has grown manyfold, and this is helping us deliver on much more real-world impact.
I joined MSR India in late 2005, about 6 months or so after the lab got started, and the journey has been incredible. I think we went from a startup lab to an industrial research powerhouse. The first papers that my colleagues published in conferences like POPL or PLDI or Theoretical Computer Science, some of those were the first ever papers from India to show up in these conferences. And the lab managed to create its own brand of research, solving problems like tuberculosis medication adherence, creating a new discipline like extreme classification, thinking about new ways of ethical data collection like in Karya. So I've just seen the lab grow in increasing confidence. From the time it was just a small group of people to producing work that has had just significant impact all around. And I'm extremely proud and grateful to have been part of this journey.
It was a huge blessing for me to work at Microsoft Research from 2017 to 2020, first as an intern and then as a research fellow. I worked with my mentor Manohar Swaminathan to make computational thinking accessible to children with visual impairment. Through the support of Microsoft and Vision Empower, the organization that I have founded, this project has reached about 150 special schools, benefiting about 2,500 teachers and 5,000 students across 15 states in India as of January 2025. My time at Microsoft Research has shaped me profoundly, both personally and professionally.
One of my biggest motivations has been the opportunity to improve the lives of people at scale through deep research. And one of the other things that I really look forward to is the fact that I get to work with fantastic colleagues with whom I've had a lot of fun over the years and from whom I've also learned a lot. And of course, even though I have been at MSR for a couple of decades, I continue to get great mentorship, which helps me grow in new directions.
Microsoft Research in India provides researchers the freedom to explore new ideas without constraints, unleashing phenomenal creativity and breakthroughs. Our work across almost 2 decades now on non-English languages, especially those spoken by non-mainstream and marginalized language communities, is a testimony to this culture, the lab culture of collaboration, willingness to question, explore, and experiment. And it is this culture that empowers MSR India researchers and engineers to tackle the world's greatest problems and challenges. And they've been doing this for the past 20 years. And I'm so glad to continue to be a part of this.
MSR India really feels like home to me. After having done multiple internships at MSR labs worldwide, choosing MSR India for my first job was a very, very natural decision. So my internships at different labs have helped me realize that being at MSR India, you could not only do cutting edge research, but also be able to, collaborate globally and enjoy remarkable research freedom as well. But what really sets MSR India aside for me is this exceptionally inclusive culture that is there and the amazing mentorship that I've received from folks here, right from my PhD days.
Microsoft Research, with its global network of labs, has for decades been at the forefront of advancing the state-of-the-art through research and having the benefits of the research reach billions of users. Even in this rarefied environment, I think Microsoft Research India is special in a few ways. The first is our location in India means that not only do we work on cutting-edge, geo-independent research, we also have a rich array of problems right at our doorstep through which we can have meaningful impact. Second, our vibrant research fellow and internship programs means that we are always bubbling with youthful energy, much like a university campus or a college campus. And third, our cozy size and very informal culture means that even someone fresh from college, say a research fellow, can debate ideas vigorously with a colleague with decades of experience and really brings out the centrality of the best ideas and the most meaningful impact we can have. I look to the future with great optimism.